Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I have a project shared today and it has to do with flowers. So real quick, this is my second take because I keep going too long. I like to explain everything, I guess, and I take too long. So I did use this punch, which is Tim Holtz punch, which reminds me a lot of a carnation. I also used, in a card that I did, this darling little paper pad, which is from Die Cuts with a View that I got from Tuesday Morning. That was some time ago. I also used one of the flowers in the Maggie Holmes 102 Pieces Floral Ephemera. And for the card, I also, and the display, one of the gifts that I'm giving with the flowers on it, Miss Sparkle & Co., the craft paper. To draw with, I used 3 of the Tombow markers, 195, 277, and 245. And then the black marker I used is La Plume 2. I will show you later some of the flowers I made with this wired ribbon, which I think is lovely, which I do believe I got from Hobby Lobby on clearance. And then I also made some of the flowers with the burlap in pink and then the natural with the lace added. And this week I got from Dollar Tree. I think a lot of us got these. So, if you are Tammy, My World in OKC, darling, if you want to be surprised, could you please click off now? And if you are Kimmy from Kimmy Kim, if you'd like to be surprised, please leave the video now. Thank you. Now, first off, what I do is I take the cardboard paper. Those of you who've been with me for a while know what I do. And I decided to draw this time instead of print out something on my printer. And I added this darling little bumblebee clip, a paper clip, which is from Hobby Lobby. Here's the burlap I was talking about from Dollar Tree. This fabric and this fabric is from a thrift store. The muslin is from Walmart, and this fabric here is from, it looks like batiking, and it's from Joann Fabrics when they had their fat quarters on sale for 67 cents. And Tammy is so fantastic. She will mix burlap with bling or burlap with Victorian lace, and I love that about her. And as you see, I took the wire out of the burlap and then folded it over, not in half, but like 3/4 of the way, and then did my gathering, excuse me, and then I put that nice bling that's from Hobby Lobby in the middle. This covered button and this covered button come from Hobby Lobby, and I got those on clearance. I wanted Tammy to have the bird cage at the bottom. It says love, because you know she loves her birdies. And this is a more vintage look, which I thought she would enjoy using. And then this one I went awfully bright, but that's from Hobby Lobby too. And I just think that that little rose in the center of the pink rose fabric was kind of sweet. And I hope she likes this. I think that I did 2 different styles so that, because she is I'm pretty sure all you all know her channel, she's very diverse in her creation. So these are all on glue dots that are removable, so she can take them off and use them any way she wants. Then the one I did for Kimmy Kim, I always think of Kimmy, even though she's diverse in her creations too, I always think of her in a more vintage way. I do. And I could not, because of the packaging I have to put this in, I didn't have room for my little bee up here, so what I did was with the same craft paper just make a tiny little triangle pocket to put the bee in, which looks like he's getting ready to get the pollen here. This wonderful piece, I really love these buttons they're from Walmart. I found those. I was so tickled. I love anything that has to do with time, and I think Kimmy will too. Again, this is the burlap from Dollar Tree. This muslin is from Walmart, and this one piece, as I said before, is from Joann Fabrics. This is Joann Fabrics, Joann Fabrics. The little rose to bring the same color as the muslin is from Hobby Lobby, and I'm pretty sure that this little kitty, I had to include a kitty for Kimmy because you know she loves her kitty so much. And so the cat button, I think, is from Joann Fabrics. I'm not sure. And then this little, I wanted to do something since we're dealing with taupe and black. I wanted to do something different, so I put a little bead that is a natural shell, just a tiny, teeny little shell. And I put that in the middle there. And I didn't want to fill in my leaves or anything because I just wanted it to be more simple on that one. Sometimes you agree with me, simple is more. And I also want to ask you all, I'll show you some more flowers I've been working on, but I wanted to ask you all, do you all, when you think or when you look at a fabric flower, the ones that I make, and it makes you smile, do you have a tendency to like the more shabby chic ones, or the more vintage ones, or even the cute ones where I put like a unicorn in the middle, or well, a magical one I would call that, with unicorns or fairies or mermaids? Or do you like the cute ones that are more like the flower shape with the petals that have little fruit and pineapples and, you know, frogs and owls and things like that in the middle? I'd like to know what you all think, or which ones make you all smile. Also, the card I'm giving Tammy, that I went with the birdie one on this one. This was gifted to me by Dolly, who is Crafty Mermaid Mom on YouTube. And look at the back of this too. I'm going to show you who made it. If I'm not mistaken, she said that she got this set from Tuesday Morning. And it has all that wonderful metallic gold on there. It's just beautiful. I think I love the tea cup and saucer. Oh, gorgeous. And I want, you know how Tammy loves her birdies, so I wanted to include that with hers. And then I had to make the one for Kimmy because I was having a hard time finding. I like to do like just the bases and then do a lot of embellishing on the cards. But what I thought was odd, I got these at Tuesday Morning some time ago, but these cards, the craft paper cards, have white envelopes, which I thought was odd. So I went ahead and punched out this in the craft paper, and just to match, you know, to try to match. And then this flower is the Maggie Holmes one. Since we're dealing with flowers, I did the Tim Holtz punch, and I think of this as the bottom of the flowers. I have one going this way and one going that way. And just did the little squares of this piece of craft paper that is decorated. These were from a paper pad that I got at Hobby Lobby. And then I also added this one. This square I turned to be a diamond shape, and that is up on foam tape. And then this is my little handmade bicorn with little butterflies and a little flower punch that is out of this paper here. And I just wanted to show you real quick, I'm looking at my clock. This is another flower I did out of the thrift store fabric. And all this fabric is, you know, 100% cotton. And I thought that little strawberry was cute as it could be. That I got when Hobby Lobby was having it 75% off. Here's another one of the burlap one. So that one turned out. When I showed you that white ribbon that was wired. Well, that's what I made out of that one. I think it's such a delicate look to it. And then what I have a very, very narrow lace that I keep pulling and keep gathering it so much that it makes its own, the center. I don't need to put anything in the center. I also did this one. This fabric is from Joann's also. And then this little center was gifted to me by Crafty Nita. And I also did this one with ribbon that I got from, let's see, Walmart. And what I think is interesting, because it's very wide, what I think is interesting is that it goes under a while. You know what I mean? It doesn't sit straight out. It goes under a little. And then what I did on the top of that is just added a Prima flower with some glitter to it. And last but not least, this teeny tiny little one, which is also from a Walmart ribbon. And then the lace was gifted to me. The pink lace was gifted to me by Crystal, who is Cruising with Crystal. And then I added this, just a little sweet little heart. And that's what I've been working on. And I hope you all have a wonderful day today. And I thank you very much for joining me. Bye-bye.